spectacle from the cornfield fields of Iowa. And tonight is going to be nothing short of great action, as if we have anything like the other two series this weekend. So tonight I got Jinx in the booth. We'll have Vishal join us a little later. So how you doing, Jinx? You've been in here this season yet?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm getting over my disappointment from last night, but ready to be in here and watch these trucks do what they do.
Yeah, most definitely. We're going to have a packed field out there tonight. I believe they're getting some things together from qualifying, and we should be ready to go. But yeah, I want to thank anybody that comes in here today, and hope you've been watching the other two series this weekend, because this third leg, if it's anything like the first two, we're in for one, I believe, Jinx.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't say anything about it being like the Cup Series, but if it's anything like the Xfinity Series, and when I say that is how that many cars on the track at one time, running as clean as they were, that's all you want. I mean, we've just implemented the Discord for the lower series to get all those guys in one chat. I think Twin is the only one who's not going to be in the Discord, but I think Twin said he would join us into the in-car broadcast.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say who?
Twin.
Oh, really?
Twin is actually gonna, Twin's gonna actually join us in the booth while racing and give us lap counts, cautions, stuff like that.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, Lando did that for us last week, and it worked out really good for us.
Him in here now. Yeah, it did. You got a pretty good, accurate lap count.
Yeah.
Where there was a caution out, stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to this race. I mean, the fact that these guys ran the way they did at Iowa and Daytona was what it was. First race, a lot of new guys, stuff like that. But for just a week later to have Iowa, everybody run the way they run, and have, I think we did 250 laps in Xfinity with 5 cautions. I think we did 140 in Cup with like 4 cautions. So, I mean, everybody has shown out, and they've shown they want to be here, and I'm looking forward to this. I mean, Titanic won last week, but obviously he's no longer eligible for Truck Series because the Cup guy. So it's going to be a non-Cup guy winning tonight, unless it's 200 Travis.
Yeah, that's right. We're letting Travis Nation loves that 87 truck, and then you have the 2-time champion Twin. I mean, you kind of gotta let the man try to keep himself on the pedestal, you know.
Well, this has been noted that this is both of theirs, Travis and Twin's, both their farewell tours. They will not be in trucks next season, champion or not.
You heard it here first. So Twin has a chance to become a back-to-back-to-back champion this season, and on top of being the first driver in Hammerdown history to have 3 championships. So he's currently the only one with 2 championships.
I was about to say, he's the only one with 2 right now.
Yeah, so he's still chasing break his own record here in Hammerdown Truck Racing Series. But this quest for a truck championship will not be short of action, I'm sure, as the season progresses. Next week we will be going to Auto Club, and then after that, I believe everybody will be taking their talents to the Snaky Sonoma.
Yep. But we're going to kick into the Jinx's 3 keys of victory already, because I know they're getting ready to start, or they're just working out a few things. So my keys of victory, number 3, high line. I feel like the trucks are only cars that can actually run that high line and be consistently fast. So I'm looking for those guys who actually can run the high line and actually stay there. Number 2 is going to be pit road entry. This is a very tricky pit road entry. You think you're getting there right on point, and next thing you know, you're going another 100 feet because you shorted it too much.
That's exactly right, and that's something in the Cup race last night that I noticed especially, is that we didn't have to make any green flag pit stops. It was either manual or just regular game initiated caution. So I feel like a lot of a lot of us Cup guys got lucky there. But to be fair, at Iowa, you can run long periods of time
You can.
without pitting. So we did have a lot of long runs. It's just they ended in cautions, which, you would expect something like that to happen.
As long as you can set your truck up or car up for your tires to last, you're not really worried about fuel. I mean, you could be down to gas light on, but as long as you got 50, 60% left on your tires, you're all right. For last night in the Cup Series, the cautions just came out right at the end of the fuel window, so it kind of worked out. There were a couple guys who ran out of gas last night in stage 1, so they tried to stretch it and it didn't work.
Yeah, there was a few guys. I was, I believe, in 9th place, and then guys just started dropping off, out of fuel. Ended up finishing the stage, I believe, in 6th or 5th after that. So, it's something you got to watch for, especially in the Cup Series. But here in the Truck Series, you don't have to worry about the manual caution, so it's all game initiated for the lower series.
Yes, it is.
For Hammerdown.
And, the number one key to victory is don't drive in the butter. It'll get you real quick.
Yeah, below the apron or middle lane.
Well, I feel like middle lane can drive in trucks. I've noticed the few races I've done in truck sliders, the middle lane does not have much effect on these trucks as it does in like a custom Cup. So these guys can do it. And as a bonus, and I will dedicate this to Visceral, make sure you hit that pit button. That's a big thing.
Poor guy.
So, as we're
getting more invites.
Yep, we're getting more invites, so I feel like we're getting close. I'm pretty sure Rye is streaming. I don't know if you have Rye's YouTube or not.
Are we going to get Twoon in here?
I sent him an invite.
Yeah, I can't really add him to the party, but...
Yeah, I got him. I already added him to it. He's waiting, I will send him a message at the moment, but you got the... what are you looking for with Iowa tonight with these trucks? I don't even know how many are in the field right now.
I think these trucks are going to have a real issue of being tight, and I think it's going to really come down to the knowledge of being able to play with pit road settings. When you go down to get service, having enough time, on a regular stop to actually put in all your adjustments, because I feel like these trucks, if you ran it around a 6, it'd be a little too tight, so you'd have to loosen it up and hope that you didn't mess with your wedge too much or your tire pressure, and then vice versa. And if running a more looser, like an 8, I feel like you would be too loose off the base setup trying to tighten it up, which would cause you maybe some wear issue or something later on in the race. So I feel like we're really just going to come down to if we have short runs or if we have long runs, and I feel like you might see some of the more experienced guys out in the track in these long runs excel over maybe some of the new guys in the league.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to some long runs. I feel like we're going to get some. I think that it's going to take this is going to be the first race in trucks with Discord. We just implemented Discord for the lower series, so a lot of these guys are going to be kind of new to it, but Xfinity worked out pretty well. Everybody liked it. They thought it was pretty good communication, so hopefully that translates into the truck series. The Xfinity race on Thursday was unbelievable. I mean, I know you missed it, but it was definitely unbelievable. The amount of long green flag runs, the battles from front of the pack to the middle of the pack to the back of the pack. There was always battles going on, so I'm looking forward to that in this one. And if we had 26 Cup or 26 Xfinity, I'm thinking we should have over 20 trucks.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, unfortunately I had to miss that Xfinity race. I had a good car there, just had some outline issues. But I made up for it last night with 4th place finish, so we'll take that one to the bank.
I mean, last night at the Cup race, my car was not doing what it did all week, which was very frustrating for me. And trying to adjust on it just wasn't working, and the adjustments I made just didn't click. It just would not go down on the entry of the turn, and then it would drift up, and then like 10 laps in, if I hit the gas on exit, it would get loose.
And you just hate races like that, you know. It just seems like anything you try to do, it just doesn't work out. But you know that something was there, you just don't understand it now. And it can be really frustrating on track.
I know it's the game physics itself. You know, I think there's what 4 different track adjustments for every track. You know, the track can be loose, it could be tight, it could be exactly how you want it. You know, it could be a wild card. So, and I get that. I mean, Daytona, like super speedways are not my strong suit. Iowa's not my strong suit. So, I mean, I'm last in points in the Cup Series, and I know I don't belong there. And I think the next couple tracks are going to allow me to get back up to a better spot.
Yeah, most definitely has a lot of racing left to do, but there is 12 spots for the playoffs and only 10 winning ends. Now only 8 winning ends, with one guy taking 2 wins in the Cup Series, and Sleepy Lando. But I'll take this moment. We got Twin in here with us now. But just take this moment to say thank everybody for watching. Please leave us a like. Hello, Panda, the voice of Hammerdown. We'll be looking for you in that beautiful Haley Deegan 17 Ford truck. I forget how you want me to say it, but there you go. And so, Twin, what are you looking for out of your truck tonight as you go around here at Iowa?
I want to test the tires to see what the track's going to give me, if it's going to be loose entry or tight entry. I think the exit's going to be fine in these trucks, but I think it's going to be all entry. It's going to be tight or loose.
So how many trucks do we have racing tonight?
We have 18 trucks racing.
18 trucks? I feel like there should be more.
They're telling us to join.
Is that the message you're telling us, Twin?
Yeah. You guys can jump in now. Okay. Flag. Going in turn.
I believe they, yeah, you all have started. So we're a little bit behind. We'll be probably about a lap and a half off.
Going into turn 2, okay? Or turn 3.
Going into turn 3, so we'll get them right in the middle of the second lap here. But this is Hammerdown Truck Series Racing from Iowa. This is race number 2 of the series. Last week at Talladega, Titanic took home the trophy, but due to some rule changes, he is no longer in the trucks. But his brother Twin, who's in the booth with us tonight, 2-time champion of the Truck Series, back-to-back too, is here tonight, and still at racing.
Retirement tour.
Yep, and same thing for the 87 of Travis. As this is also his truck farewell tour. As we got got the 23 around there in turn number 2 as they go down the back stretch. Looks like we're still staying green for now.
We got some calamity already?
We had the 23 around there in turn 2. I'll get up front and try to catch some of this action as the 44 of, I'm sorry, how would I say his name? Lincoln? Oh, it's 44. Just Lincoln, right?
I call it Lincoln.
Is his real name Lincoln?
Okay, we'll just call him Lincoln. And Lincoln in that 44 truck is out there running in first right now.
I'm looking at Pigpen making his truck return. Missed it last week. Pigpen in that 18. Toon, how many laps are in stage 1?
60 laps.
60 laps, and how many laps are in this race?
I believe 200 laps.
So there you have it. This is a mile.
We had a couple requests for a ticker. We don't have a ticker. However, if we can get a truck guy to run in the booth chat while racing, we will give you some sort of a ticker.
Yeah, we will try our best. I mean, in the chat, guys, if you just ask us who you want some information on, we'll try our best to relay that to you. Try to keep eye on the chat the whole time here. But Right now we still got Lincoln out there in first, but we're just going to keep an eye on Pigpen here. As we got 3 lanes working right now on these trucks. Twin, what position are you running in? What are you seeing from the group around you?
I finally made myself up to the top 10 here. I'm in 9th right now. See, everybody's
I'm looking forward to the I'm looking forward to the Twin versus that 33 truck. That's not forensic. That's not scoop for you guys who were here in season 2. That is now Dunlap Racing.
Yes, it is, and we're on board with the 3 of Mr. Twiners. We're looking through off the back of him out in the front. We got that nice green truck out there in front of him. Not quite sure who that is, but as you can see,
that is LRC.
Oh, LRC out there in that 97 Skiller joins us in the booth here.
I believe this is his debut in the truck series.
Oh, we got some calamity around. We got Twin getting it in the back. Twin is around. 52 gets him 22. Oh, it's major calamity. It is the big one at Iowa. They are still wrecking.
Yep.
Whoa.
So, Twin, do you know what caused that one?
It looked like the Ford truck cut up into the wall. Or 33 was a little bit pinched up in the middle and just started putting
Evil Ogre Silver. Alright, so we'll figure
some
that
big
one
damage
out.
on Travis's truck, the 33, the 17 of Panda as well.
Trav Nation
Twin's
is
got some
not gonna
damage.
like that, and I'm sorry, as one of the owners of Hammerdown, I do not like to see that 17 damaged. Leave the 17 alone.
Yeah, so that's our first real bang 'em up play of the day here from Iowa. So that was quite a big one.
Right now.
Yeah, and that was quite a big one there for us here so early on in the race. Unfortunately, Twin got part of that. But nonetheless, we're back out front here as Pigpen actually started on the pole in this race. So
watch this high line. I'm watching this high line. I'm watching for somebody to stay on the high line. And I know, Twin, you're a veteran of trucks. I'm pretty sure you know that the trucks can run the high line here, and they can run that middle line a lot better than the Cup cars can.
Oh yeah, they can. You gotta be like really promoted to that.
That was the key to my victory: is high line, high line, high line. I want to see somebody run that high line and hold it, and show that these trucks can actually run it. As we see right now on an early restart, that high line does not benefit, as we see Pigpen just dropping like a fly.
Yeah, hey, Jinx, we got some comments, but anyways, I hate to interrupt you there, Jinx, but I figured you want to take care of that. But my boy in the 88 here, Anxious Yeti, old friend of mine from Heat 4 Racing League, it's actually his birthday today, and he's out here running in second behind Lincoln. So we'll see how he ends up on the day.
Yeah, want to wish a happy birthday there to Anxious.
Yeah.
Also, happy birthday to Twin's daughter, turning 4 today.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Thank you.
A lot of birthdays today.
And also a shout out to young Mr. Braden, big Travis fan, snuck in his Hammerdown sweater for school picture day. Yeah,
my biggest Hammerdown fan. He really ripped us up there for us. Stuck his neck out there for us, really. But we appreciate it nonetheless.
He's got extra chores just for it.
We should try to get Panda to hook him up with something. Sticking his neck out there for the Hammerdown crew. But as you see, the high line's trying to get together here. As the 88 tries to jump down the middle, but he's just going to think better of it and stay outside. As he's all alone up there in the top side now.
Big wreck.
The 97 is around.
Oh, got a lot of calamity on back in the back here, coming out of 2.
97 got around.
23 again, getting around there in turn 2. It's unfortunate for him, second time today. Collins.
I'm following along with Bush right now. For anybody who doesn't know, Bush was actually drafted the Cup Series. He gave his ride up to the front row alternate. Didn't feel like he was ready, didn't feel like he had earned it, so he gave his ride up to Crimson, and he's chosen to ride around in trucks and just earn his way back up to the
we got 3-wide battle here between the 18, the 88, and the 38. I believe the 88 has got pinched a little bit up on the wall there by Forensic in the 38, and he is falling back behind him here. As it's a good battle here for second, third, and fourth, really. As the 38's going to dive it in hard there on the 18. 18 is going to try to cut him back off here on exit, and he's able to do so.
38 of Forensic, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm going to go off the view of Anxious here as we watch this battle here. You got the leader out there to a nice 2-3 truck length lead. But this battle for second and third, fourth is heating up quite a bit.
I saw Snipers racing, but he doesn't deserve any TV time.
Try to report these comments here.
I already did.
Oh, they usually disappear for me.
Yeah, they're disappeared on my screen.
Okay. That's all that matters. But anyhow, we're still on here with Anxious. He's battling hard with the 38 as the 3 of Twin has joined the party, making it 3 wide, coming out of 2. And they're 3 wide coming across the line this lap as the 4 is going to push the 38 a little harder to push the issue. And Anxious is now going to settle in behind the 3 of Twin. So we had some action there for a second.
The 4 truck goes on the outside now.
Yeah, so Twin's got himself a battle with that outside truck. The high line was something that I found worked for me early on in the runs in the Cup cars. So I wonder if that might kind of translate to some of these trucks.
Yeah, we'll have to see here as this race keeps unfolding.
You can see the 4 is up there holding his own.
I wish the high line and the middle line wasn't so treacherous in the Cup car, because that would be fun. But these guys are showing what that middle line and the high line can do.
Looks like Forensics kind of bested that group as Twin has now settled behind him. I'm sorry, but who is in the 18 truck?
That is Pigpen.
Okay, I gotta get my roster
Piggy
up here. Here we go.
They should be completely gone now, Stu, on the chat.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it says they're deleted now. Alright, let me get back over here to another guy. Let's get some back of the pack racing here as we got a Exotic Vision back here running with Glad Bump and Collins. As it looks like they're just taking their pace around this track. Not too much action going on. There's a 52 of Sniper. This is a guy who made a good run late in the Cup last year in the playoffs. He was in it there at the end. Just couldn't quite get it together, but due to some scheduling issues, he has decided to keep his talents with Xfinity and trucks. As you can see him working on the 88 here. He's also going to try that high side a little bit, right along with that 4 truck of silver. Here's the real in that nice looking 26 truck here. I really like that paint scheme on the 26 there. Oh, we got some action here.
Yeah, this mid-pack seems like they're having a pretty decent battle.
Got the 26 and the 24 working. Yeah. Got Bush and Darrell having a little battle there. But they got it sorted out for the better. Back on board with Mr. Twin that has found himself up in third now, running with a solid little pack here. As you see that pack that Sniper was running with just a few laps ago has now caught himself up here with this lead.
Yeah, Sniper's making some good time here, and he's running the high side doing it.
Exactly.
Give him credit.
But here they all try to go to the outside now. Twin's going to try to lead the outside line as they will all dive it. As Twin was saying earlier, that entry, as you see a lot of them try to get down and hug that line.
We definitely got a battle up here, as there's a car underneath Twin right now, making that move.
Yeah, and that's a battle for the lead now.
Oh, we got 3 wide here. So Twin's going to stay in second, try to bump the 18. He's going to lead that lap. I do believe he's going to try to slap it down here and turn number 1, take the lead. The pass not completely complete as the 18 takes the lead just for a brief moment coming out of 2.
And if you're paying attention, that puts Sniper up to third.
And we will now consider that a pass for Twoon there. So how was that battle there for first place there for that lap there, Twoon?
Oh man, it was a little nerve-wracking. Pigpen did good hanging on to his car, running me good and clean out of the corner.
As you can see, there's a good shot of them all coming out of turn 2 there, coming down the back stretches. One car on the inside, he's hung down there tough. As Sniper's going to stay loyal to the outside. A lot of guys like running that low line.
He's getting the run on the outside. He's definitely getting the run on exit.
There is some sauce up there next to that wall. As you can see how high Sniper is way up there. He's maybe half a trunk length on the entrance. I believe he kind of entered maybe a little wonky. But look at him now. Sniper's now battling for second. And he's putting a move on Pig here on the outside.
That high side definitely loses it on entry, but it definitely gets it on exit. Because he's going to take over second place right now. But Sniper is staying high. He is dedicated. He is committed to that high side.
And you know, the more you do it, the better off you'll be. As he will get the completed pass there after clearing his nose, but he'll go back up to the high side racing.
Now, staying on the high side in these trucks, does that actually save the tires? Like, I don't know if he's trying to save the tires as he's actually
I would imagine
away.
that, yeah, it does, because you're not cutting against, you know, the banking in the corners as hard.
And as we see, Twoon has actually moved up to take that high line away from Sniper. As Twoon's maybe seeing that Sniper found something.
Sniper kind of switched his exit there. As we got Yeetus in the chat. Good luck to everybody, he says.
Yeet.
Thanks for all our viewers out there. If you please just give us a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. We appreciate you all always supporting us here at Hammerdown Racing.
As we've got Twoon and Sniper has actually started to pull away from Pigpen here. Pigpen is dedicated to the bottom, where Twoon is seen he'll run the middle, he'll run the high, he can kind of run anywhere. As Sniper's just stayed to the high side. As Sniper's on the trying to get to the bumper of Sniper or Twoon right now.
Sniper's running it really nice there in second, and back-to-back champ Mr. Twoon is showing how much skill he has in this truck racing series.
As we got the 4 of Evil Ogre on pit road right now.
I do believe when we jump back here to Travis, as he is running with a pretty solid group. Travis kind of running low here, as Dunlap's also running that outside. 26 of the real goes up to make a block, maybe just slid up on the 33. Possibly avoiding this slow traffic down on the low side. As I believe we're going to have the 87 of Travis going in for a pit.
Yeah, Twoon, what are you seeing out of that Sniper truck? I mean, he's running that high side and he's actually gaining time on you a little bit.
Yeah, he's getting a good run on me. You can tell his tires are almost. Oh, what am I doing?
As we see, get the in-race action of Twoon getting loose off the exit.
So who's leading this bad boy now?
Sniper. Put Sniper to the front.
We got the 88 truck going into the pits now. So we see some of these.
Mileage, Twoon?
I have about 6 lots of fuel left to go. So I'm not sure exactly how many laps there are to.
As we see Piggy coming down now for some fresh tires and fuel.
So we start seeing a lot of these green flag services take place right now, as we got Lando tapping in. Thank you, Lando, for viewing. And Lando is someone who has won the last 2 Cup races, so it's someone to keep an eye on this year in the Cup Series. But Sniper has now jumped out to.
I think he let somebody else run.
So probably his wife. But we got Sniper out here in the lead. Travis saving everything he can to not go, I'm sure, another lap down. So
yeah, I believe when you pit on a green flag at Iowa, you go 2 laps down.
I believe we're going to see the 52 of Sniper now going in for a service. As I'm not sure who that pushes out to the lead. Maybe the 45 of Ra.
Ra is now your leader.
That's what I thought. And Ra had a good car in the Cup. All we had to fill in for Paul last night. He had a top 10 finish in his fill-in spot. So good job there, Ra. He was a good teammate last night too. We ran most of the last stages together, but now leading this truck race here, coming down to green flag services. He will now go in for his service here at Iowa. Now let's see, we got Mr. Twin back in the lead now after getting a little loose earlier, but still has that green flag stop. Let's see how he handles that situation when it finally arises. Got more comments, Jinx. Now Mr. Twin will be going down for his pit. Did you get in there clean there, Twin?
Yes, sir, I did.
So how you looking at
Lando said his wife whooped everybody's ass the last 2 weeks.
Not surprised.
But you got Twin on pit road, and what's the number on your screen leading there, Twin?
Right now, I'm getting my tires changed, and I'm about to pull off the pit road.
Okay. I'm on board with Pigpen for the moment. See, he's got some racing going on around him. I believe it's the 44 of Lincoln there with him. As we might be on board with somebody up here in the front of this pack. As they are door-to-door hard racing down in here in turn 1. Just seen Twin there in the flash that he is coming off pit road. So what number you got on your leading?
The 38 truck is your leader.
That is Forensic.
So Forensic is now working on the 16, who is, kind of giving him some issue here. This has got him all over his tailgate here as the 38 is going to get by him. Has the 38 pitted yet? Or did 38 just take fuel? I did see the 17 have quite a quick stop, so maybe if fuel was the move for some of these guys. Be interesting to see is how many laps do we have to go now there, Twin?
We have 47 of 60.
Okay, so we're down to 13 to go. This lap by as the 16 is really loose out there. It has some issues. Glide bump. But as far as I can tell, I don't see really anybody else around the 38. You can kind of see, I believe, either Lincoln or Pigpen right off in the distance there. Maybe half a turn away.
I think that's Pigpen. Because Pigpen did get around Lincoln.
Okay, so Pigpen's probably chasing down this 38. As coming down to around 12 to go in this first stage from Iowa. As we got one way down in the grass. I believe that's LRC cutting up some dirt.
LRC in the 97.
It's unfortunate to see. This is Hammerdown debut.
Somebody wants to know where Yeti is.
Alright.
Yeti is behind Sniper and right in front of...
He's in fifth position.
That's my boy Zach. He's a friend of mine from an old league too. Same guy. Him and Yeti. No, he's trying. The 97 gets around hard there. As you see, the 88 barely gets away from a little bit of calamity there. As we got a good pack here for him. And Twin's also part of this jumbled mess. Sniper right in front of him. Yeti trying to jump out there and clears Sniper to lead this pack down into turn number 3. So, alright. We see the 88 getting a little help from the 52, but he's kind of running middle here, so a little confusing. I'm trying to get back around here. Let's see if we can get this lined out. This glide bump, I believe, is a lap down, as he has Pigpen and Forensic out in front of him. His Yeti's way high. Maybe he's touching the wall there back in the distance, as you can see.
Yeah, I believe Yeti did get into the wall there a little bit.
LRC is going to have to go in for some service, possibly. Oh, as he is in the wall going into the pits.
Glad bump stayed high for me.
Got glad bump there. He's a lap car. He's going to try to let these guys by as they go around him. Oh, he kind of gets in the way of Sniper. But he's going to stay high for him. As you can see, this group kind of spaces out a little bit. What position are you running now, Twin?
I'm in third position.
That's what I thought. So what you're watching here is 3rd through about 7th, trying to battle it out here. This camera angle doesn't do us very much justice, but as you can see, the very
I believe
last red car
Did
is...
something happened to Forensic?
I don't know. He's all of a sudden said he must have got really loose off the corner. I don't know
He
if it's
could have
tires or
not taken tires, as
So
I said
think
earlier.
that makes the leader the 18 of Piggy, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
As you can see them back there in the distance, they're a little bit away from him. What lap are we on there, Twin?
55 of 60.
Here we go. We're down.
All
He's
right,
got
5 to go.
We got 5 to go now in this first stage, and Pig has quite a good lead, but don't count your chickens before they hatch, because Mr. Twoon is lurking behind you. As you can see, Mr. Twoon is coming up. He's getting larger and larger as we go lap by lap here. Makes you wonder, what kind of tires did Mr. Pig take?
He actually pitted, I want to say, 4 laps before Twoon, so he's got a little bit more wear on his.
You see we got Sniper running up here. As he is behind, I believe, Forensic, so we'll try to get back up here to this battle for chase down for first place. As you can see, Mr. Twoon is very close now, way closer than before. And this 18, I'm sure he's starting to sweat, doing a little bit of mirror checking, I'm sure. As we're coming down to the final laps here, probably around 3 to go this time by. Let's see.
58 of 60.
Here we go. We got the 17 up into the wall
2 to
right in
go.
front of the leaders.
3 to go now.
3 to go, okay.
Oh, we got some battling off
the apron a little bit.
Got some battle coming off too. You gotta watch out. There might be a little bit of scuffling going on ahead of the leaders here. Coming down to the last laps of this stage might help Twoon out just a little bit. Sniper running that high line, and he's got some good speed carrying around. He's going to try to make a move, I'm sure, in these last laps. 2 laps to go here in stage number 1 from Iowa. As you got Mr. Twoon chasing it down. 6-lap chase down here. As Pigpen's going to try to hold on for a stage win. Can he hold off that number 3? It's looming larger and larger in that rear view mirror. Will he be able to hold him off? As we're coming down, I believe it's 1 to go. Will Twoon have it in him? It's 1 to go, stage number 1, as the 2 guys in front are going to dive it down into turn number 1 and 2. And Twoon's just getting closer and closer inch by inch as we go. Oh, good carry down the back straightaways. Twoon is within a truck
turn
length.
left. Can Piggy hold on? Twoon got a great run on entry
The
there.
18's going to try to throw it low. Here goes the number 3 truck. He's got to move on the tailgate, and I believe the 18 blocks him, and he gets him. Oh, man, what a chase down there, Twoon. Man,
One
good
more
driving.
lap Twoon needed there.
Oh man, 1 more.
Heck, maybe even a further back, line, like what we see at Talladega, and you might have had him.
Good running, Piggy. Good run.
Yes, Lindo. Yes, I did say that. But anyways. Yeah, Pig,
Don't count your chicken.
maybe Pig shouldn't have counted his piglets because he almost lost that stage. Twoon was coming on a full charge. But nonetheless,
You say my jokes are bad.
but here the 18 has gotten the stage win. Twoon in second. I believe Sniper finished third. So stage 1 from Iowa is now complete.
Yeah, we're gonna rack them back up.
So we'll try to get everybody some service and get them back together here. And it's got Pigpen, after winning that stage, is going to start in 4th. Twoon going to sneak up there to the front this time by. We'll try to get on board with Mr. Twoon as he's got Sniper to his outside, Forensic behind him. In 5th place we have Ra, and then Anxious Yeti running in 6th out there on the high side.
And you can see Sniper's going to stay dedicated to that high side.
88
He's
truck
about the
gets
only
left
one
outside.
that you see refusing to run the bottom, and he's had some speed up there as he was able to catch Twoon, but I think Twoon right now has a really good mid to long run truck.
Yeah, Twoon.
Twoon is using that back-to-back season champ cheat code. How many laps is stage 2, Twoon?
57 laps in stage 2.
57 laps in stage 2, so we will restart with about 63 laps in stage 3.
As you can see, there's a lot of action going on behind the leader here as he gets way high there out of exit. Mr. Twin did, as he's got a group behind him coming fierce, as they're 3 wide back there in some spots in these trucks.
Hey Jinx, this is a full 100% race, correct?
Yes, it is. 200
Since
laps.
it's a 200 miler, is it a mile around on this track? I could have swore somebody
Yes,
said
it
it was
is.
only 0.7 the other night.
It's a mile.
Okay, so
They
yeah,
rounded
200
it
laps. That'll give us probably about 80 some laps in stage 3 then.
Probably will be around about 82 to 3 maybe. So,
Yeah.
see some trucks there back on the line, back in that last view. Trying to get swirly, I believe. Mr. Twin doing a very high exit there.
He's got Forensic trying to chase him down.
The only 2 trucks I've seen all day that really want to run that high side is 52 of Sniper and the 88 of Anxious. That's really tried to give it a shot. A few guys just getting stuck out there. I think maybe trying to figure out a little bit of something there just from being stuck, as you see 3 or 4 trucks now up there on that high side.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
they're
what we're
making
seeing
the
on...
adjustments.
You know, a lot of these guys probably getting pushed to the outside on these low line trains going against them, and kind of finding that it does stick if you let out enough on the entrance.
Yeah, I think what we're seeing a lot here with, like you said, Stu, only seeing, 2 trucks really try that high side, is that they definitely were ones who practiced running that high side, because when you're running the low, you can pretty much, just let the truck roll to the center, and then you don't have to really use the brakes much, but you do have to get on those brakes or let out incredibly early when you're running that high side, so it definitely takes a little more driver effort.
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's for sure.
On board with the 87 of Travis, as he is in 7th place, battling with the 4 of Silver. And he's been getting the better of him out here on the bottom line. He's going to pull the slide job. 4's going to come up and give him a push. I believe they're going to try to work together now. No, Travis wants to move to the high side, so they've just swapped lanes. Going to try something different here. As you can see that the front part of the pack, the front 6, have kind of evened themselves out. The tail end's been doing a little bit of racing, but everybody knows it's quite a long stage. You just kind of want to make it to that pit stop. But you see Travis now trying to work that high side. Sniper and Yeti up there in his view. You can see they've been committed to it for most of the race. And Travis going to try to go low this time. So not a lot of consistency out of Travis right now. And maybe he's trying to find something.
Forensic in second or Piggy?
That's Forensic.
And then that'll be Pigpen third, and then Rye is up to 4th now.
Yeah, Pigpen, making his debut race. He wasn't able to make last night, and got it.
As we appear to have some technical difficulties from Jinx here.
Yeah, we lost Jinx there. Maybe he'll come back around. But anyways, got on board with Raj running 4th. Really tight on the tailgate there of the 18 of Pigpen, as they're going to make their way down here to turn 3. And, as I was saying earlier, Raj really good at this track. In the showdown, actually, for the draft, he actually won here. So, Iowa, the cornfield fields of Iowa is something good to Raj, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's definitely shown that he's comfortable running here.
Oh, we got a lot of trucks around there in turn 2.
Oh, wow.
Middle of the track. They're just sitting in the middle of the track.
Yeah, the 97, the 26 are sitting there.
Continue to drive.
It's unfortunate Jinx is not here to see that.
They can't just sit there. They got to continue to drive, caution or no caution.
Yeah, you can't try for it. Hopefully they get it figured out. I'm trying to get a camera on these guys. 4 and the 97 are down pit road. There's a 38 who is in second behind Mr. Twin.
You said it was a 26. That would have been DeReal and LRC.
The 4, the 97, the 26 were all just at the end of turn 2 there.
Yeah,
Sitting.
we're just sitting there. Lucky they were invisible, because that would have been horrendous.
Yeah, that would have taken out the entire front pack there.
That would have been crazy. But you got 3 lines working here in this view. Anxious running the highest of them. Rod trying to work that middle a little bit. And then you see Pig out in front of him trying to just work the low line the best he can.
As we see Twoon here just running that truck pretty smooth every single lap. Lap in, lap out, just holding that same line. Can't really tell. It looks like Forensic is probably not gaining, but running about the same lap times back there in second.
We got a good battle for 5th here between Ra and Anxious.
Yeah, I'm seeing that, and now Sniper joining that battle too. It's about to be a 3-truck battle here.
Almost 3 wide here as they go into turn number 3. Sniper staying committed to the high line as he has most of the race.
And then
Yeti
Travis
does not
right
feel
behind
comfortable
them.
on that bottom. Oh, Yeti wants out there on the high side so bad, almost not clear. Here comes the 97, who just came out of the pits actually, so he is not racing for position. As we got Travis now on the 88 and the 87 now together, as Travis is going to try to make a move way down deep on the entrance of turn 3 here.
Right, it looks like Rye is pulling away with the lead on that small pack there as Travis gets around Anxious.
Oh, we got Anxious up into the wall there on entrances. We got some trucks going to try to come below him here.
Evil
24
OGR
Bush.
Silver has left the race.
Okay, that was the 4 truck. I believe he got caught in that turn 2 incident there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
There's a 33 of Dunlap Racing. Not quite sure where he's at on the track right now, as he gets into the wall a little bit there. There's a 24 Bush Lightyear running off the rear of the 88. 88's had some issues here within the last 5 laps. He's dropped back quite a few positions. And so Travis and Sniper up there now trying to work that high side.
Travis ran the middle there. Odd line choice. You know, I don't think the middle is where it's at because you don't get to go in as deep as you would, you know, low on entry, and you don't have the runoff like you would on the high side.
I feel like the only reason some of these guys are dropping to the middle in these situations is they're afraid of that air maybe trying to push them up into that wall. And
Yeah, maybe, or they over-brake for the high side.
That's true, but Iowa is one of those tracks that has a wall that just won't let you go once it grabs you.
Yep, very magnetic, just like a Kansas.
Yeah, it sucks you in real fast if you get too close to it. Don't let you go.
I'm going to take this moment as we try to get us a view up here of our leader, Mr. Twoon. We'll try to work off the back of him here. And thanks for all you all watching right now. If you could please leave us a like, we'd appreciate it. And for all of, I believe I've only seen Yeti Nation and Travis Nation. So Travis might have himself a little competition here with the Yeti crew. Let's see if we can we can
and I believe Travis
and
and Anxious are actually battling for position on the track as well. So that's pretty neat to see right there.
Yeah, they actually are. Anxious just a little bit behind them there as they enter turn 3 and 4. This is good for TV, huh?
You can't write this stuff, guys.
It just writes itself. It's the craziest thing.
I live it and watch it.
Going on board with 18 of Pigpen as looks like he's worked himself back to 5th there. He's got Rye behind him.
I think Piggy is in 3rd, actually.
Okay.
He's in 3rd position.
We got Lincoln and Twoon here, as I believe the Lincoln truck is lapped, correct?
Yep.
Yes, and
Okay.
it's LRC as well.
Alright, I'm going to leave it on Mr. Twoon here. I got to step away for a moment, but I will be back.
Alrighty.
We'll take it to Visceral
Now,
Killer non-stop.
Swoon, you're going to want to watch out here because this 97 truck is running pretty hard to get his get around all these guys that he has gotten up to on his way up to you. So sure we're just safe out there on that one. Let me see though. So we got Rye, Piggy, and Sniper now linked up, and that is third, fourth, and fifth place. See what happened, or maybe is that second, third, and fourth now?
Yeah, Big Ben is in second, Ryan third, and
yeah. So I think Forensic might have pit. Let me go ahead and check through the field real quick. Yes, Forensic is on pit road right now. A lot of trucks coming down for their pit service here. Ooh, Darrell is around. Made it down to the bottom, though. James Snow is around as well. A little bit of issues here getting onto pit road. This is a tougher pit road to get onto than most tracks. As we see Twoon just letting that 97 get around, or tried to at least. As we got Rye on pit road now, as well as Pigpen coming in for his fuel and tires. Forensic is back on the track. Anxious Yeti looks like he's coming in for a pit stop, or maybe just exiting. I think just exiting there. Get it back around here. As Mr. Twoon is now on pit road. How'd the truck feel out there on those worn tires, Twoon? Able to make it through that entire run and still keep the wheels underneath it?
Oh yeah, I think I found something here now.
Ooh, trouble for the rest of the pack here. As Twoon is on to something here. He's already leading a bunch of laps here in stage 2. We'll see how this thing cycles around. It seemed like Piggy had the best pit strategy at the end of the last stage, as he was able to just barely keep it ahead of Mr. Twoon for that stage win. All right, Twoon, as you're now back on track, can you give a quick update on what you see, who the leader is?
38 truck is our leader, Ryan second, 3 truck
Yourself in third. Okay, and then that'll be Pigpen in fourth, as we'll watch the rear view end here of that number 3 truck and see what he can do as he goes to work on passing the 45 of Rye. I'm guessing we're around, 25, 26 laps to go?
Yes, we're at lap 34.57.
Okay.
I think we have 26 laps to go right now.
Okay. As Twoon is up to the bumper of the 45 truck. He's going to go inside here. And making great time on that leader of the 38 as well. And he's going to complete the turn for the pass for second place coming out of turn 3 and 4. Yeah, it appears Mr. Twoon has found himself a great line here and a great setup to match it with tire pressure and wedge settings. See if the 38 can hold on here. We'll get up to him and see if we can't watch this from the front view. As it's now a battle for the lead. It's going to involve 3 trucks as Rye is now sucking up to the bumper of the 3 truck. 38 keeps it low, but the 3 truck's going to get an amazing run here off that high side, and now we have a new leader. The 3 truck has worked his way back out front with the 38 of Forensic holding second. Third and Pigpen in fourth. That pass for second here. And Piggy closed in on them as well. And I've very technical track out here is Iowa. It makes it look bigger because of how wide it would be. They just give you a lot of room here in these turns, which makes for a lot of multi-lane racing out here so far.
Here at the high side, if you can really get your truck to get the rear end to stick a little bit more. The sooner you can. Yeah, the sooner you can get back on the throttle if you're running the high side, you can really get an amazing run out of there. And you just got to have that rear end rotation. For a couple laps, the 52 car and the store freezing car, Sniper. And I was starting to watch how he was doing it, and I was steering his car, and I kind of figured out how he got around the corner. Like, you could tell that he was letting out just like I was on the bottom, but just a couple burps into the corner, and then you could you wait a second, and you don't let out after that.
Yep.
And like it was flawless. It come out just like as slick as can be. So props to Sniper for teaching me to run the high side tonight in the track.
All right, guys. I've returned. We still got Twin in the lead here.
Yes, we do. Well, we had a green flag pit stops. It was Forensic in the lead with Rye in second, and then Twin was able to get around both of them and now become the new leader.
Okay.
As we have, I think, about probably 19 or 18 to go.
Yeah, we're on lap 42 of 57, coming on 43 of 57.
Okay. So we still got a good battle back here with Travis and Anxious. So the battle of the nations here at Iowa Speedway. So these guys have, after a green flag stops, have still found each other.
Yeah, these trucks feel really good at this track tonight.
It does for you at least, as I'm guessing you've pulled away to about a 1.3 second lead.
Yeah, I'm up to a 1.5 second lead right now, yep.
Yep. Loving this truck out here. Mr. Two-Time Swoon, back-to-back Truck Series champion here, showing these boys how to get it right now at this 1 mile track here at Iowa. Was talking while you were gone, Stu, how this track can be a little deceptive in size because of how wide these turns are. But yes, it is still a 1 mile track.
Yeah, actually, if you can catch it on the back wall here on the back stretch, it says the fastest short track on the planet.
Oh wow, now that's saying something. Wow, good job there.
And yeah. I believe it. You can carry just so much more speed because I think Richmond would probably be second, but at Richmond you only get up to about 130, 131, and you can get up to almost 150 here.
Yeah, that's true. And I was kind of just a little bit better Richmond, I believe.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the short track, when they consider a short track the fastest track, it's not on time. It's based on how fast you can get up to speed.
Yeah.
And then run at the end of a mile.
He's got the 22 going in here. James Snow running up the 88. So we've seen that there. He dove it in there really hard on him. See the 88 trying to get back up on the bumper of the 22, James Snow.
On board with Rye here, just kind of running by himself with Piggy right behind him, probably about a half second behind him.
Yeah,
and I think we have Forensic in fourth, maybe. And then, Sniper in fifth, I want to say, is our top five.
Yes, sir. Right on, nailed it. Nailed that one right on the head.
Yep, we got Woody chiming into the chat. Says, nice job, everybody.
Thank you, Woody. Thanks for watching us and giving us your support, man.
Chat's not very active tonight.
The track's not very active tonight, so not a lot to talk about, really.
Try to get some more of. We got the Twoon. We got Twoon here. He's got a. Well, we're actually on board with Lincoln, but he's around Twoon. And not quite sure who's in that 00.
Yeah, you're gonna have to excuse us, viewers. New season means new roster, so we're still getting used to everybody's numbers in these series right now. We'll get it straightened out in a week or so for you, though.
That's true, and the roster sometimes isn't up to date. Or up to, yeah, I guess up to date. But nonetheless, Twoon still out here. Pretty good lead. Ra getting pretty close to him here. Using that lap truck as some help here.
Now, Twoon, we've seen you be absolutely dominant on the short to mid-run. Are you starting to see a trend of your truck maybe falling off a bit at the end?
Yeah, I can tell the tire pressures I got. Like if everybody else is struggling with it, I imagine low, but if I can manage to get it under control, I'm getting a little loose on the exit.
Alrighty.
It's just a matter of throttle controlling it on the exit. So.
Now, what do you think you could do maybe to fix that issue, Stu? What do you think you could do to, help these trucks on the longer run? You maybe bring the right sides down a little bit so the pressures aren't so high and, wearing as much at the beginning. You could, maybe go down on the right rear, maybe up on the wedge. What do you think, Stu?
Well, I feel like if you still wanted a good run off of the tires that you have, or the tire pressures that you have, maybe tighten it up to force you to go a little slower early on in the run. And maybe have a little more handling towards the end, which would overall make you faster than probably most of the other guys on the field. So,
yeah, as we see Rye maybe has a little bit of a longer run truck here, as he's closed the distance on our leader, Mr. Twoon. It's actually looking like it could be a pretty good battle here in the next 4 or 5 laps, which I'm guessing is about how much we have left.
Yeah, I'm at 56 and 57. I'm coming to the
okay.
Alright, so we got Ryan and Twoon. They're fighting. We get back over here to Mr. Twoon. As we got Ryan, I believe, is trying to catch Twoon here for position. As they will come around. We got one around in turn number 4. As we'll see if that helps out Twoon, if the caution will come out. And still no action on the caution. 45 still digging hard as they come out of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Here it is for stage number 2 from Iowa in the trucks. Can Mr. Twoon get the stage win here? Finished second last stage. A pig held him off as Twoon will get it. Ryan second. And I'll leave the rest to Twoon.
Oh, good stage run there, Twoon.
Thank you, thanks, guys.
I believe we're coming up on a 2 pit stop run here, so we might see some adjustments from these guys out here. I think Rye's got to be pretty happy with where his truck sits, as well as our Stage 2 winner, Mr. Twoon. We saw a couple trucks fall up from their initial Stage 1 speed. Maybe they go back on changes and see if that helps a little bit.
It's true. It'll be exciting to see how this third stage plays out. As we've seen green flag pit stops already. That's something we didn't have the luxury of in the Cup race. Seemed like at the end of every run we just had a caution, just so conveniently. Did actually put some guys at the end of stage number 1 running out of fuel. So
yeah, certain drivers too. Coming down, to the end of that stage, they forgot to pit, and saw their day wash down the drain, but
you can't tell.
Mistakes like that happen.
You can't tell who that was. You're not very good at inferring.
Might have been a visceral killer. Might not have been. Mayhaps,
Maybe not.
Alright, as we're on board with Piggy here.
Got twins still up front.
Should be a good truck to start on here with our 4 fastest so far being these top 4 guys right now.
Got Twoon, Rob, Pig, Snopper, Collins, and Yeti. And Yeti's been starting in 6th on these restarts pretty consistently.
Collins,
a lot of people
in the top 5.
So a lot of people go down low. As with 3 wide, some parts back through there. A lot of guys running the middle. Mr. Twin's just going to take advantage of that and try to jump out to a quick lead here in early on stage number 3.
Short and mid-run speed there.
Oh, as you can see, we got 4 wide back there coming into turn number 2. And, man, they got some good racing going on behind Twoon there. Try to jump back here to Travis. He's watching all this happen right in front of him. Here's some beating and banging right around the 87 truck here.
hard into the wall.
Oh man, unfortunate for Ra there. Everybody gets around him cleanly though from Travis's view, as they're getting wonky on back there coming out of 2 though. As that pack will have to figure things out. LRC getting ran hard up to the wall there. Him and the 17 of Panda trying to duel it out. So we'll stay right here on board with Travis, looking off and off to the front of him, as he's got a good little battle going on here around 6th, 7th, and 8th. 2 lines of racing. LRC driving it really hard and aggressively down into these turns.
Got to get it slowed down a little bit there into these turns, otherwise it'll wash you right up to the wall.
Just having a little dive bomb issue there. It's Travis is trying to work
up into the wall, and he's stuck. He's on the magnet there.
Yep.
Going to lose a lot of time.
Dunlap and Yeti were able to get around him though. As I got Bush transitioning
Travis
to the low line.
as well. Forensic, Dunlap, Yeti, Travis, several trucks got around Sniper there.
Starting to see this top 10.
Sniper got another good run though out of that turn. He'll get it together.
You know, starting to see the top 10 trying to line up a little bit. They still don't know what line they want to run though. It's kind of like 50-50, splitting it off, as you see. As your 52, 87 kind of stay high, 17, 24, 88 stay low, or 38, I'm sorry. And you'll see the same thing kind of play out right here in turn number 4. 38 kind of takes the middle, goes down and chops off the 87. 87 will try to pull the slide job on the 52 and able to complete it.
Is that Collins up in 3rd?
I believe that is the 23
Collins in 3rd.
Has been followed by Bush.
Having himself a great race out here. Great showing from Collins out here on this, truck circuit right now here at Iowa. And
actually had
this is a sign of good things to come from him.
In stage number 1, Collins had 2 issues in turn number 2, so it's good to see him overcome that and be out here racing for a good position here right behind Pig and right in front of Bush, as the battle for second is now heating up. Yeti and a few other guys are going to have something to say about it running that high line.
Collins is going to get the run into turn 2 here. He's going for 2nd place.
Yeah, he's going to race door to door with the 18.
He loves his short tracks.
Yeah.
There he goes. He's going to have 2nd place at the line.
He is in 2nd place.
Hasn't quite completed the pass quite yet, and now he has. His 18 is going to try to give it back to him here on turn number 2.
He's going to try to dive bomb. He's going to try to cross him over here, exiting.
Oh, the 18 is running him hard there. He's going to force the 23 out to the outside. I'm not sure how comfortable he is out there. No, Collins is going to go for the middle.
Not a bad turn there.
Yeah, you can kind of catch that seam and really gas it if you get a good enough grip. Especially here in turn number 2. He's going to try it again. He gets a little high up to the wall there, but I don't believe he damaged himself too much. He's going to allow the 24 to play.
Into it. He's going to get a big launch here. They're still going to be side by side coming into this turn.
Wow, great battle between Pig Pence and Collins right now.
Yeah, and Bush up there too, I believe, in that 24 truck.
Attaboy, Bush. Way to get up to the top, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on board with Collins here. Like I said, the battle for second is heating up. Bush is pushing Collins. They got the 18 of Pigpen trying to keep it together on the down low, but don't.
Anxious now lurking at the back of that group as well.
It's hard to keep your eye off that 6th, 7th, 8th race back there, though. They're racing hard, too. Try to go off the front end of Collins here, as you can kind of see him out there in the snake.
He's going to do the crossover. He's going to have the bottom here and going into turn 1 and 2.
We're going to see if Collins can keep it on the low side. It kind of lost him there. Oh, Pig kind of came down and got
a little bit.
I believe Pig came down on him there on the entrance just a little bit. I believe Collins had the right to that track. as the kind of slowed him up though. Unfortunately, 24 is going to able to complete his pass, and then now the group with Yeti and Travis in it has now caught up to Collins Racing. So 23 had a little issue there that lap, but they did force him to the outside, trying to get him off his comfort.
Yes,
as we do have a caution.
Oh.
Not quite sure what happened there. Trying to get around.
I don't
am
really
also
see
looking
anything
around.
on the track.
Don't really see a whole lot going on. There's a little group of 3 with Glad Bump and a few maybe.
Dunlap's off the pace.
Yep, there's Dunlap there. Well, it could have been this little 16 group here, but I don't know. They're still pretty close. The 00, not quite sure who that is. Exotic Vision, Darrell, and Glad Bump. They had a little issue there earlier too.
We've got some pit road adjustments happening right now.
Alright, so that's going to drastically change.
As who is on the inside? Is that Collins? As Collins leads the lap here.
Collins, my man.
Alright. Still got that 3 of Mr. Twoon out there out front. Bush Lightyear trying to make his case in the middle, but he's got him 3 wide behind him. Anxious Yeti kind of pushing up with the 18 of Pigpen. The 23 of Collins also down low. The top 5 is awful tight. Travis trying to make the high side work as they come back down to the backstretch. Twin does not have the comfort that he did a moment ago with that lead, as the pack is trying to line out and catch him, I believe, at this point in the race. As, you know, the pit stop there on this caution has changed the tune of this race, if you will, quite drastically. But yeah, nonetheless, we got some good action here between the 18 and the 88. He's trying to work right below the 24 that is right off our leader, Mr. Twoon, as he has completed the pass and moved the 88 up into 3rd.
Yeah, a lot of jostling for position here between, you know, the 2nd to 7th place trucks this race. Pretty much only seen one guy out in front, but we've seen a lot of people in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, etc.
Yeah, I mean, all these guys you see up here right now, Collins and Bush had a little rough outing in the first stage, but looks like they've gathered themselves to be up here with people like Mr. Twoon, Anxious, Travis even, and Pigpen been running out front all race pretty strong, so it's really coming down to these pit stops, I do believe, if it stays this way. Also want to thank everybody for watching right now. This is stage number 3. How many laps do we have to get, or what lap are we on, Twin?
We're on lap 146 of 200 right now.
There you go. We still got 55 laps remaining, 54 at the line.
Possible issue with that 23 truck of Collins is he's kind of falling back now on this restart.
Got Travis up here making a strong case for himself as he's going to try to move up into 3rd. Or 4th, I'm sorry. A truck that's been running pretty good all night that we don't see up here in this pack is that 52 of Sniper. And I don't quite see him in the top 10.
Yeah, I think he got caught up in some sort of issue. He's kind of trapped back there in, you know, the thick of it, and you definitely don't want to be there on a short track.
Yeah, so this is stage number 3 from Iowa, as we're on board with the 87 of Travis. He works inside on the 88 of Anxious. Those two have been around each other all night long, racing for position. But this is the Hammerdown Truck Series in Season 3. This is race number 2 from Iowa, as Mr. Twoon is chasing for a three-peat, and if tonight he wins at Iowa, he will be locked in to the playoffs, so no more sweat for the rest of the season, as there is only 9 win and end spots remaining and 12 spots to make the playoffs. So 3 of these positions are going to come down 2 points unless someone wins more than one race throughout the rest of the season, which is very possible when you got someone like Twoon and Travis in here, guys that are making their farewell tours in the truck series. So
you know who's actually impressing me a little bit here is that Busch Light. Man, look at him. This is, I think, the best we have seen anybody do in the early to mid run at staying up there with Mr. Twoon. Usually we see, Twoon at a 1.5, 2 second lead at this point, and then maybe somebody catches him, long run. But Busch doing a good job staying strong right there in second place.
I really hope I hope most of these viewers are Trav and Yeti Nation, because they're having quite a battle here for third place, as they went high-low line for about 2-3 laps there. But unfortunately,
Forensic now is going to go low and get the position there for fifth.
Same notification from the other night just popped up on my screen.
Oh no, possible DNS.
Yeah, you're going to suspend in 15 minutes, it says.
Oh no.
Oh no. So Twoon's out here running the lead, and he has only 15 minutes remaining. Hopefully this race doesn't last that long.
Let's hope.
What's your lap times looking like? What are you running a lap in?
I'm running 24 to 23 second laps.
There's about 50 laps, about 48 laps remaining.
Lap 154.
It's a little over 20 minutes.
Oh Lord.
Hopefully it holds out for you there, Twoon.
So a little bit of speculation here now in this truck race. Unfortunately, we got the Erotic Vision truck way off pace here. He's now behind Twoon, actually. Busch Lightyear is behind him. There's Sniper that we was talking about missing earlier, as he's back here racing with Dunlap. Not quite sure what position he is in, but I do believe he is maybe in the lower part or right outside the top 10. It's been a long night, Lindo. You got to chill. So Mr. Twoon still leading this race. We'll see how it plays out here, as pit stops are still looming as well, and being a short track, you got to worry about lap traffic and all that, as 00 is going to get down way low for this second place truck. Oh, he's kind of washing up though, unfortunately. The 24 trying to stay away from him. I'm going to try to beat him on the inside here.
Ooh, Travis went for a pass on Yeti. Yeti looks like he's going to cross it over out of the turn. Nope, Travis holds on.
I said this has been quite a battle here between the 87 and the 88. I'm not sure what beef they got between each other, but they do share a property line, I suppose. But here we go. We got the 88 trying to give a bump on the 87 there. So with some short track racing, it's going to allow Pig to get in here in the party here, run the low line on turn 4 on the 87. This is quite the battle back here. I believe this is for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Or it could be, let's see. That's for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Sorry. Who is that right in front of Yeti?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Is it Rye? I think it's Rye.
It could be Rye.
It is Rye. Look, wow, what a strong comeback after getting shoved up into the wall early on in this run.
Yeah. Maybe the restart kind of helped him out there, shifting back through positions, but
oh no, I mean, during that restart, he restarted second.
It isn't Rye, actually. Rye is on the tail bumper of Travis right now. It might be Collins up there.
That's Forensic, I think. Yep, Forensic.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No?
Forensic is the 38, Rye is the 45.
Yes.
Who's in third is really the question.
Third position is Forensic.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, we got the 88 kind of getting a little shaky there around the line. Could have just been some game issue that we were seeing. Lando giving us a hard time. Giving me a hard time.
Yeah, you don't say. Ooh, a little bit of a slide there from our leader, Twin.
Yeah, tapped the analog a little too far that time.
I want to thank all you guys for watching as we are watching the battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th right here. As Anxious is in 4th. Has Pigpen right behind him. Travis in tow.
Travis right there.
And then right behind Travis there. And a good little line of 4 trucks there. And the next set is quite a few seconds off. At least 2. So not quite sure what happened to Jinx earlier, but hope everything's good.
Now you can hear first here though, but we did get word from Jinx that Lando's car did fail post-race inspection last night. So he will be credited with the win, but he will not get the points. Yeah, they found out that he had a bunch of rats in the back end of the car, gave him a lot better downforce.
Hanging up in they were wheel spacers. He's using them as wheel spacers.
We got some green flag pit stops going on. I believe we've seen the 52 Sniper actually take it down through there. No, actually he's still on track here, so I'm not sure who that was that we saw going down low. As Forensic will now shoot her down in for
that's
service.
Bush and Forensic.
Yeah. Now the 88 of Anxious is going to move up in position.
This should be second, right?
Yes. Yeah. This Twin, if Twin is still out there.
Old Piggy trying to make a position up on him.
See, the 23 of Collins, that's who it was, is now coming out of the pits.
I'm going to scroll over here to our leader, Twoon. Want to see how he gets on the pit road here. No pressure.
Yeah, we'll follow Twin until he goes into the pits. Let's keep it off the front view here. Twin's going to remain on track, trying to gain positions any way he can.
Lando give us a response to the rat thing.
He said, "You wish." And Death says he knew he was doing something illegal.
Yep.
Leader bidding.
There we go. We got Sniper goes by. I don't think he was quite expecting the pit there.
Yeah, that was close. I didn't see a hand out the window there, Twin.
Water bottle out, boys. As Travis is still on the track here, as he might be the one in the lead.
He is in the lead.
So we'll stay on board with our boy Travis as he's going to try to turn some laps here in the lead. He's got that 97 truck.
He's coming down pit road. Yeah, smart decision. You don't want to stay out too much longer. We've seen how lightning quick Twoon is on that short run, so you definitely don't want to be out there running 26-second laps. you know.
Yep, you see Dunlap. Lando. See Dunlap go in right there behind Travis. 17 of Panda, unfortunately, right in the wall as we switch over to him, as he's around Forensic.
Heard it from our lead announcer, Stu, here, that Lando is living rent-free in his head.
He's living rent-free in this daggone stream, I tell you that. Got some good battle in here between Forensic and DeReal. Got Bush Lightyear and Twoon out in front of them.
Ooh, and that should be a battle for the lead, I want to say, when it comes around.
It's very possible unless somebody is out here trying to wear some tires down. You see Yeti just now getting off pit road from his service.
Ooh. Keep that thing low there, Glad. Good job, man. Good job. As Bush, the first person I've seen all night, potentially give Twoon a battle here. Overdrives the intro to that turn a little bit. That might as well be a wave goodbye right there.
I was trying to drive his line a little more than he was without being disrespectful. I think I got him.
You see Bush, he's working on a low-high side here. He's probably really wearing those tires just trying to get back to the tailgate of Twoon here. Is got quite the battle brewing up behind them too, so interesting to see how this works out once
really
it all goes around.
Really fighting the urge to not go off on a bunch of pun runs here. Bush has seen a lot of action tonight. Been in a lot of hairy situations.
What position you in, Twoon?
I'm in first place. Bush
okay.
is in second. Brian's
so this is
third. Ryan fourth and Sniper fifth. So Sniper back up to the top 5.
All right. So what we see
Bush is really gripping the track here.
We have an audience.
I'm sorry, Bush Lightyear.
As what you see here on your screen is the 24 truck and the top 4. As Twoon is still out there in the lead. What's our lap count there, Mr. Leader?
177 of 200.
There you go. So we're down to now 23 laps remaining here in this race. As the Anxious has now shown up to the party with the 24. And
says, I want a piece of this
speed.
Second place.
He's making that high side work all night. He asked for a little bit of advice before the race tonight, and I told him high side, high side, high side, and that is what Jinx said a key to victory was. So maybe we were on to something here. Yeah, Yeti, he's trying to make some moves out here. The birthday man.
Yeah, the high sides work the greatest on every restart.
You can see the 24. He's kind of getting loose there on exit, just a tad. You can see these trucks are really getting tight on those really low entrances, and
yeah, you can really see it on that 24 of Bush Lightyear.
You can watch him right here. He'll try to arc it. No, he's going to try to stay high this time. He thought better of it. The tightness will help you on that high side.
Yeah, he didn't really want to put it in deep there. You know, he had too much steam rolling into that turn. Probably better that he just ran that middle, you know. Everybody out here going for the win, but, I mean, he's got to be happy with the top 5 here, you know.
Yeah, I mean, a top 5 in this league, you know, points go a long ways.
Anxious found something, though. I don't know if he'll have anything for the leader of Mr. Twoon, but he is gapping third place right now.
Well, he better hope. The leader better hope the PlayStation doesn't have something for him, because this 88 is really moving in on him here.
I hear you, man. I'm 5 seconds ahead, and I hope this PlayStation.
88 up in the wall this time, way down low to the apron.
As ever since the drop of the green flag in stage 2, we have just seen a dominant performance by this 3 truck. Out here showing everybody why he is Mr. Two-Time Twoon.
You've seen that 24 truck. He's really dropped off the pace here. As look at that 16 of glad bumps, just some lap traffic.
Yeah, 24 truck He's going through a pretty rough period of the race right now. I don't know, maybe he had that set up for the short run, tried really, maybe to get around Twoon early and just try to play a block game, but there's a lot of laps left. I don't know that would have been his choice, but tough to tell out here when we're in the booth. We don't really know what all the drivers are thinking or saying on the mics here. LRC hard into the wall there in front of Rye and Forensic.
He's right behind the bush here. He's got Collins after that strong stage 2 showing. He is down pit road. Mr. Twoon, though, still out here at a very commanding lead. Probably close to 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm 7 seconds ahead.
7 seconds there for the leader.
And I'm good on fuel to go.
People asking for Travis, and here he is. Looks like Travis is running quite deep into the pack here, but I believe he's still in the top 10. Him and the 88 has had quite the race, but the 88's figured out a little something here later on in the race.
Yeah.
As he is in
We've seen
second.
two guys show some real speed, but then kind of get back in the pack at times, and that's both Sniper and Travis. They both showed that they can be up there in the front battling for the lead, if not leading, but seems like they're both kind of back there in, like, I want to say 8th, 9th, 10th place right now.
Yeah, something later on in this race has not been going on well with their trucks. Here's a 45 of Ra. He's had a pretty good race. He's had a pretty good
been a solid top 5 truck all day.
He's had a pretty good weekend actually at Iowa, being able to fill in for the Cup last night.
Yeah, great filling job.
Yeah. Mr. Ra up here working in the top 5. I do believe. Is there some lap casualties out there, maybe sprinkling around? Here's Pigpen and Forensic door to door here coming out of 4.
Yeah, that is a battle for position.
That's also, I believe, a top 5 battle.
Yeah, that's a battle for 4th, actually. As I believe 2nd is still Anxious, and then 3rd is going to be Bush, unless Rye.
It's Rye.
3rd is Bush Lightyear.
Okay, so that is a battle for 4th. It's about to be a battle for 3rd here between 3 trucks.
We've got it on board with Pigpen here. We got Travis coming up there in the rear view as he gets below Forensic in the 38. Got Pigpen trying to make a move on Bush Lightyear. Has not had a good after the pit stop there. He's not had a good showing.
Yeah, it's fallen off a little bit.
As you can see now,
you see Rye working that high side now, trying to gain any amount of time that he can.
This top 10 has, or his top 5 has about 10 trucks in it, so we'll see how that works out. We got one way up there running the wall.
I'm trying to take care of these tires as much as I can.
Oh man, we got the 97 causing some issues here on the 18s. He pushes him way up the track. Oh no.
A little bit aggressive there.
We'll see how this works out again right here in turn number
settle that
1.
down here in the future.
So we got a battle for the top 5 going on here, and a lap truck just throwing a wrench right in it all. It's got more people trying to get down into the pit road.
It looks like Piggy's going to take over 3rd place here, pushing Bush back to 4th.
Got Travis trying to run
Travis still in 5th?
Travis trying to run that high
trying
line.
to take 4th.
They're trying to get away from that 97.
Flash 3rd right now.
Yep.
That 97's really pushing. Oh, the 87's going to try to make a move on the high side against Pig here. Oh man, Pig's ended up getting back out in front of Travis here. He's going to try something again on the inside maybe. Nope, he's going to try to keep it middle. Still got Twoon out there to a commanding lead.
I'm trying to save my tires that I've using them. I'm like easing onto the gas.
Got the 88 of Anxious still right here in 2nd.
Can we get a quick lap count here from you, Twin?
We are on lap 195 of 200.
All right.
So we're down into the last 6 laps here.
Alright, I'm gonna kick her down, boys.
Alright, so Twin's going to try to make sure he can solidify a win here. As you can see, there's a lot of trucks out there right behind him, but none of those are for position. As Twin, what's your lead now?
My lead right now is 5.2 seconds.
So he has lost 1.8 seconds here, but as you can see,
that
they
is
are
intentional.
Yeah, they are far back there. Still yet. I'm going to try to get back over to Yeti, as I'm sure we're probably going to have some kind of race for that position in second there. He's got the 45 of Rye coming up on him. So
I don't think Yeti is in second. I think Rye is in second.
Oh, no, really?
Yep.
So-
Rise inside. I believe Yeti is a lap car.
Oh, okay.
He's not on the leaderboard.
He's been racing like he has been. So we got Rye in second.
If you have the tires to match with everybody, we'll keep a good race. Don't roll over and die by all means. Good racing matches. I see the lap cars coming up behind me now.
So I'm not quite sure who's going to be on Rye's tail here for his position.
2 laps to go. White flag next time by.
Alright, you heard it here first from Mr. Twin. As don't believe anybody in first or second or in any danger of losing their position. So we'll try to get back over here to Mr. Twin.
And that'll be Piggy in third and Travis in fourth.
Got some guys up into the wall. Got a lot of stuff going on the backstretch. Got a lap car coming up on Mr. Twin here. Oh no, got the 3. Having a little issue here. No danger, everything's still cool here for Mr. Back-to-back 2-time Twin.
Oh baby, and assist.
And that's
And
the win
money
right
shifts
there.
it, baby. And that is a win for Mr. Twin. And Rye's going to come in second here from Iowa. So good weekend for Rye. Twin is now in the hunt for that 3rd consecutive championship.
Let's get these pictures snapped, boy. Twoon had another issue with his game for some reason, throwing that error. So let's get these pictures snapped. Twoon is our winner.
Oh, woo! I did it, boys.
Hell yeah, you did.
Twin did it from
In
the booth
dominating
tonight.
fashion. In dominating fashion, definitely led more than half the laps in the race.
Heck yeah, I felt pretty strong tonight. Bush, I think, was my most competition tonight.
Maybe except for at the end of stage 2 when Rye caught all that time up to you. Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Some good racing out here, though. After that messy stage 1, stage 2 and 3 were really clean racing. Not very many cautions after the initial stage. And yeah, guys, our winner from the booth, the in-race truck.
Yes, Mr. Twin, first 2-time champion, first race winner from doing it in the booth. I mean, this man can do it all. And he's claimed another ticket to Hammerdown quest for a truck championship, as he is going to try to do it 3 times in a row this season. Him and Travis in their farewell seasons. Twin strong truck all night would have been tough to beat in any way, I do believe. So Twin leads the night in points, and but Pigpen was able to get a stage win there in the first stage. He held off Twin another lap. He might not have been able to do it. So I hope Gladbump gets us a pause in here. I don't believe he's going to do it.
Not looking like it, yeah.
If he doesn't, have to jump out. Yep, just jump out. But yep, and
did we get any pictures snapped yet?
So
we already have our winner in the booth.
Alrighty.
I'll leave it to you, Killer, if you want to invite somebody in that you think.
I say we invite Ryan here. He's had a really strong weekend overall, and then maybe we get Piggy in here, coming back and having a strong run tonight.
Travis,
yeah, sure.
I made a win, buddy. It's your turn. It's your turn, Trav.
Yeah, so
farewell season.
So Twin's in the playoffs in his farewell season, and Travis still looking for it. Maybe, hopefully, he's still gathering some good points out there in the truck series tonight. But it was a good race overall, I do believe. Didn't have a whole lot of issue, not a whole lot of cautions. So, just a good weekend from Iowa. A big turnaround from the Dega issues that we had. But, unsuspecting from a lot of people, I'm sure, here in Hammerdown, that Iowa was going to be the weekend, like second week of the season, where everything gets pretty much turned around.
Just got some guys in here now. Rye, what's up, buddy?
Not much, man.
Man, I want to say you had yourself a great weekend here at Iowa. Is this one of your favorite tracks now?
Not really. I just practiced it a lot this week and everything. We ran it in the showdown. I practiced a little bit for the showdown, and obviously I won that one. But no, it's not one of my favorite tracks. I like technical tracks where you have to get on the brake and figure out different braking points with different lines and stuff like that. So it kind of favors
Absolutely.
me.
Yeah, well, excellent running out there, man. You almost got yourself the stage win in stage 2, and then you ended up running second here and pretty dominating there in that second place here at the end of the race. And, you think you could have had anything if you ever did get to the bumper of that 3 truck, or what's your thoughts on that?
Me and him had a couple practice sessions together and everything. We were running pretty good, like close. And it seemed like in practice, I had a little bit better of a long run. I could catch up to him.
Yeah, you definitely did, Ryan. You were scaring me there at the end of that long stage 2.
And the thing is like I ended up getting put to the back again. I had to race back from 11th to even finish second underneath the green flags and everything we had. Plus, I came from dead last in the start of the race, so I passed a lot of cars today.
Yeah, I saw that, buddy. I saw that at the start of that final stage there. After the restart, that somebody had got into you a little bit, and that you dropped back quite a ways. So quite impressive for you to run it back to second. And who knows, that was a very long green flag run, and had you been, there and not gotten pushed back, who knows? It could have been, another bumper-to-bumper race there at the end.
It would have been fun. I love racing against Toon, and I wish I would have been 5 seconds more ahead.
And now we're going to go to Piggy here. You got a copy here, Pigpen?
Piggy, you got a copy, bub?
Hey, Pigpen, this DW in the booth. Got a copy?
Copy. I had my mic muted, but copy.
All right, buddy. Welcome back to HDRS and a nice strong showing there. Do you like your truck tonight? You like the track? How you feeling? Give me your thoughts.
Well, the truck felt great. I done some adjustments throughout the second and third stage where I should have never done it, but I thought I would have something for all of them. I was trying to roll Rye in, and within the last 5 laps, I had knocked it down. I think Rye had a 4-second lead on me. I think I knocked it down to like a 1.9 on him.
Okay. So a little bit of the same kind of case scenarios. You had a long run truck there. How's it feel to be back, man, and come out and put a strong showing on like this?
It feels pretty dang good, to be honest with you. I mean, Anthony, then Twoon, I have to give him props. He had a real quick truck. I thought I was gonna lose at the first stage. I was like, hope to God that my right rear holds up, because if it didn't, he would have had all 3 of them. No doubt about it.
There you go. You definitely secured some great stage points there with that stage 1 victory. Great point night overall for you in general. So great way to come back. I know you missed Talladega last week, but you were able to come back and get a really solid third place finish here. So I just want to say congratulations, and it's good to have you back, bud.
All right, thank you, Killer. You guys too.
Yeah, it was good watching you guys tonight. Good showing from Pig there, getting that stage 1 win. Twoon just dominant in the trucks. Seems like that just happens at this point. And then Rye, having a great weekend here at Iowa in all 3 series, and a heck of a teammate last night too there, Rye. So congratulations on a good weekend here in Hammerdown.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
And I believe we're the first driver actually to compete in all 3 series in one weekend. So congratulations to that too.
Thank you.
Yeah, and on top of that, I think you got I know for sure a top 10, but I think a top 5 in all of them. Is that correct, right?
Top 5 in trucks and Xfinity, and I finished 6th.
Man, that would have been.
His brother got around me in turn 4, and I finished.
That would have been something to be the first guy to run all 3 and get a top 5 in each series. Great weekend for you, though. Great weekend for HDRS in general. All right, Stu, I'm going to go ahead and cut it away for you here to kind of wrap things down and go through, what you got to go through.
Yeah, just appreciate everybody watching. Like, subscribe, share, hammer down to all your friends. Put on
Don't
action.
Don't forget to hit that bell either, too. That bell is very important. If you hit that bell, it gives you an alert every time we go live on this HDRS channel. And you never know, it could be, we could
like and subscribe button.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes you can catch a little bonus Panda content. Sometimes he gets on and runs some GT7 or some just has Fight Night on here sometimes. So, you can catch some action like that. But if you're just interested in our racing, you can catch it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 9:30. And that is Xfinity, Cup, and Truck in that order. You catch us here every Saturday as we bring you the action. But tonight was race number 2 from Iowa as Twin gets the ticket punched for another chance at the Truck Championship. And then for everybody else, what a great weekend for Hammerdown. A big turnaround from last weekend. Just to have it, all come together here at Iowa, it just shows how much we have to show here in this league. But to everybody there at home, for me and Visceral Killer and Twoon up in the booth tonight, thank you all for watching.